Our final question this week, sent into CornyDriveThru at gmail.com from Nick Rico. When you were managing Yokozuna, were you involved with the backstage crew Yoko and The Undertaker were members of? And do you have any interesting stories involving the BSK crew?
Well, no, I wasn't a part of that because that was mostly, especially house shows and guys when they were traveling on the road, they'd dress in the same area in the locker room, hang out with each other, possibly ride in the same car or a couple of cars, whatever, go out and go to the bar afterwards. So it wasn't like that they had their own fucking locker room at television and they were all everybody was still going to do a TV show. So no, I wasn't a member of that group because I was not on the road for house shows. It was only television. I was a member of The Office. So even though they knew I wasn't going to stooge on them because I'd roll my eyes at the fucking Office right along with them, I wasn't going to go sit in on their goddamn private conversations. I'm definitely not going to the fucking bar with the boys afterwards because not only did they not kayfabe even in those days, but also I didn't want any more lawsuits than I already had. And so I was not a part of that group, but it wasn't like a clique thing where they went ridiculous with it. They actually came up with it as an anti-clique because it was the idea of this boys club in a treehouse was so ridiculous anyway. They decided to kind of spoof it. But no, I was not a member of any cliques, foreign or domestic. I just got in, tried to fucking talk to the guys that entertained me and got out as quickly as possible of WWF TV tapings. The best stretch ever was when Dick Murdoch was there. They brought Dickie in to do something. I don't know what it was. Manage Backlund, that's right. And then they changed their mind on that. And just for the next 2 or 3 months, they just brought Dickie to all the TVs. He didn't do anything, but he came to all the TVs. And they paid him. And he would sit to me. I'd say, Dick, what are you doing? He said, I don't know. I'm just getting a check. He said, I don't care. He said, I'll come up and tell stories all they want me to. And I guess they were afraid to tell him for a while he was done. But those were the most entertaining televisions whenever Dick Murdoch or Dutch Mantell was around. Then I could stand the TVs. Other times, sometimes it was a fucking chore.